Hello, Virgo. You guys are getting the Nightmare Before Christmas deck today. I just started hearing We Wish You a Merry Christmas in my head. The song. Good tidings to you, wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Not gonna lie, some of those Christmas songs I am just absolutely obsessed with. Others I loathe. Here we go. What are we bringing in for Virgo? Ooh, look at that. I'm telling you. Something is coming in, Virgos. Virgo / collective, okay. Whoa, okay. Okay, so there was this reading that I did yesterday for members only. And it has to obviously come through the ether as well. It's not going to come through the same way. Yesterday's reading was, pretty personal. This one is going to come up probably a little bit more, I heard elusive. I don't even know what that fucking word means. Elusive. I don't know. I don't know why that particular word. Okay, so what I'm getting is, so somebody is coming up that you had to deal with in the past, okay, that took a lot of things away from you. They wanted things, okay, and instead of giving them to you like they were supposed to, they took them for themselves and got all goo goo gaga over them, like, oh my god, look at this one, oh my gosh, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one, like just couldn't believe their filthy little fucking eyes on the amount of things that were lined up for you. Okay, I feel like this is an older woman that did this to a child. Okay, they did magic, and not in a witchy way, but just I feel like maybe this person had dreams or something, and they saw things for you come through those dreams, and somehow their soul was able to steal everything, right, that they saw. And the thing is that they had a choice to take something of their own and build something of their own and give you some, right? Give you what you needed, but only take what they needed. And they chose to, or, the other choice was to take everything for themselves and not give a shit about you. It was all about them. And that's why I'm like, this person is, in my mind, probably the most evil person I've ever seen, because that the vulnerability that you were in by never knowing, like not being able to do much yourself because you're little. And then the person that's supposed to be helping you and supporting you and guiding your life begins to steal everything from your life. And the thing is that this person, they wasted all of their emotions. I don't know what they wasted them on, but they wasted their own feelings. Okay. And they might've made things up in their head about you. And the way that I see it is this person got just straight vengeful with you. Knight of candles in reverse. Like, this person was more interested in being angry, because once they got angry at whatever was going on, you would walk away. Right? You would walk away and not give in to them. Okay? And it's almost like you didn't even know what this person was doing. That's the thing. You just started, it's like your body started to have a natural response towards it because of how many times you've had to walk away. Okay? You're now saying, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not letting you stab me in the back as I walk away, because this person is like talking shit about you, you know, and they say things about you. And then when you walk away, then suddenly they can say even more about you. You know, now it's like, oh, look she's going to just walk away from us. She always just walks away and never listens to anything we have to say. It's very aggressive, because the way that they come at you is narcissistic, and it's like, it's entitlement. They think they're allowed to do whatever they want because all they do is think about themselves and they don't think about anybody else. That's why they're so entitled, right? And now the thing is now something's coming around for you, because the world is like, you don't deserve to have to keep walking away. That's ridiculous. Why do you deserve to have to keep walking away? Right? Like, we're going to give you something now, so then you have one more of what you need. Okay? It's like you've accumulated one, and now the universe is going to give you the other. Okay. And that is going to take a lot of anxiety away from somebody. That's going to make life a lot easier for somebody, because I don't know if you're in a position where you could easily get hurt, right? Because of this person's actions all the time. Now it's like, I don't know, something's in the bag with them, like something that they can't deny. Like, I don't know if all of a sudden, you are going to start coming around with somebody, right? Like, maybe you've been single this whole time, and the reason why they've been able to attack you is because it was just you and your dog. You didn't actually have, and you know what? You know what I was thinking? And this happens a lot. I always get attacked by women. And I got attacked at the bank the other day for like no fucking reason by this nasty ass woman who I knew was in a bad mood. She didn't want to fucking be there. And then of course I got her. And I said to myself, and I said it to my sister afterwards, I went, you know what? If I had a boyfriend, if I had a man in my life, and they were standing with me, there was no fucking way that woman would have done that. But because they see a woman on her own, it's vulnerability right there. Because she, the bank teller, has this whole fucking bank standing right behind her. You know, everything she does, this is her. I got my team with me. And you're just vulnerable by yourself, floating around like, what am I going to do now with your imaginary fucking dog? Right? And it forces you to move on, because these people stand up against you and they light this fire. And it's always, I've been hurt. I'm a woman. And you're like, oh my fucking God, you're going to do it again. Like you always fucking do. As soon as you get caught, here it is. Now you're a woman, and now you're vulnerable, like the ones you've been attacking this whole fucking time. Like, and it's just like, I've watched women do this my whole life. Okay. So much to the point where like I started mocking it, because I had no idea what these women were doing. And I was like, and how they could control me like that. So I was just naturally acting upon what they would do. I turned into like the grossest person. Like I couldn't even stand myself. I was like, I will never act like my stepmother again. I will never act like my mother or my father again, because their tendencies are so narcissistic that they can't even fucking see it if they try, if they looked in their own mirror, right? Like, like take a look at yourself before you keep fucking pointing your finger at people. Like, point it at yourself. Oh man, this man was telling a story the other day and he was pointing his finger and I dodged it. And he noticed that I dodged his finger and he put it down. Because it wasn't about anything. He was just like talking about something and he was like, I don't know why he was using his finger. I didn't even get why he was using his finger. And then he really noticed that, like, I went, whoa, don't you be pointing that thing at me, man. Point your finger at your fucking self. He stopped, finger down, and he was playing with his hands. Clearly he had like a hands issue or something like that. But I was like, don't just go pointing your finger at people. Like, that's an awful fucking thing to do. Like, you know, because as soon as you know it, you're going to have all those fingers pointed back at you, right? Like, ooh, gross. Yeah, so the world is like, oh man, you just do not, what's the time? Oh, 10 minutes on the dot. You do not have to hang in this energy anymore. You're getting full permission to leave. Okay, to walk out. That this person can't keep doing this, okay? Because they're ruining everything. It's not you, it's them. They're ruining things. And they're ruining things because they don't know anything for sure. Right? They're guessing most of the things that they say. They're running off pure impulse. And that's why they say the fucked up things that they do. And only one in every 5 or 6 things that they say is actually true. But because they nail it on the coffin sometimes, people believe them all the time. Oh, look at that. There's the star. You know, there's the dog again. I almost like lighting this up. Like this connection is going to get made right? Like whatever it is that you're being guided towards, whatever, it's like, oh, I also see this. Okay, look at how they, get your hand out of his face. Like, look at how they're both in the same direction, doing the same thing, but Zero has nothing in front of him. He's just looking at his own nose. Whereas that Page of Pentacles or that King of Pentacles has to be staring at something, right? So now I see that, like, that person that was taking everything, like, oh my God, look at this, they get this and I'm gonna take it, right? They now don't get anything. There's nothing in their hand. They're looking at nothing. There's nothing there. They're dead. It's a dead dog. It's a dead dog spirit, and that's it. So I think that's an analogy of itself, is just the way that I actually put the card on top of the other card. Like, wait a second, they're doing the exact same things, but I mean, Jack is dead as well. Okay, obviously he's a skeleton, but that's still a transformation because Zero is basically just vapor, is he not? Like, you can see him, obviously, but he's not, I don't know, it's been so long since I've seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. I have to watch it. I'm going to rent it. Okay, I have to rent this movie and I have to watch it again because I don't exactly remember. I know that's what Zero looks like, but I thought I remember him being like a little glowing thing. Maybe they just drew him that hard of lines because it's a card, but I do feel like someone's changing, they're transitioning because of their greed. 10 of Presents in reverse. Taking everything for themselves. They took so much for themselves. Like maybe this person is like obsessed with Christmas or something, and they just want Christmas to always be perfect and filled with love and gifts and warmth. And they think that it's all for them and that they're the ones that worked hard for this. And really, it's just, they just want something for themselves. It's just all greed. It's greed. It has nothing to do with anybody else. They just want things for themselves. And that's the thing, is like so many people can be hiding like massive masks, and making it seem like they want to spend time with their family and they want to see all the kids and they wanted this, but really they want to receive the gifts, right? They want to get drunk. They don't really care too much. They just want the holidays to go through, right? And they want to soak up all the money for themselves while treating somebody like a fucking child. Like, and the needles are out, like oh yeah, look at that tower. Okay. But in reverse. So it's really coming down. Like it was hanging on by a thread there, but it's really coming down now, right? Their little fucking bubble on their party is going to be bursted. Okay. And, I think a lot of skeletons are going to come out of the closet with their emotions. A lot. I almost feel like they're not even going to be able to control their emotions. Yeah, they shouldn't be drinking. They definitely should not be drinking. And if they do drink, beware. They're going to come at you with some slurred, fucked up version of what they feel is right. And there's the devil. Oh no, it's the 5 of Needles. They don't want to face the devil. I mean, the devil's there in the card, but they don't want to face him. They don't want to face the fact that they're the ones that have the problem. Maybe this person is an alcoholic. Okay. And they don't see anything in what they're doing. They're completely drunk to their own self. Right? 7 of Presents with Justice in reverse. Like, they took things that weren't theirs, okay? And that's all I can say. Like, that's misjustice. That's justice in reverse. They took justice into their own hands because they felt like they're the ones that deserved to receive it all. And that is just, their world is going to change, okay? And a lot of things are going to get taken away from them now because of how many things they took away from you. And that's the way karma should work. You steal from me, I steal from you. You fuck with my house, I fuck with yours. Tooth for fucking tooth. Like, I don't understand how people don't get that. Like, do you really think that it's like you're just allowed to take whatever you want and the world is just going to be like, oh yeah, you're just allowed to steal whatever you want. No big deal. We got you. No. Like, no. I wouldn't be here doing this if the universe just let people go with everything. I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to know that everybody just gets away with it and nobody gets caught. I know they get caught, or I wouldn't be bringing the message through. Because where the fuck is the message coming through if they didn't get caught? Right? If they didn't get busted, it would still be in secret. So if I know about it, the universe knows about it. That's what it is. I was wondering myself, I don't doubt there's the sun. The sun will come out when I figure shit out, right? Like, I don't doubt my mad gifts, but I also don't know where they come from. And I don't know why they're here, right? I don't know why I do what I do, but I still do it because I believe in it, because I'll stand up for anything. As long as I know that it's right. If it's not right, look at that sun just came out. It went all over my face. And it wouldn't have went on my face if I wasn't leaning right here. That's the universe for you. And now she's going to go away. Is she? She hasn't been out this whole time. As I'm talking about how much I trust the universe, it's just like, hi. See, it's just letting me know. It knows I'm talking about it. The sun knows I'm talking about it. That's why, oh, is that why the sun just came out in that card? Wow. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. This was destined to happen. I don't doubt that. Oh, now it's coming out again. It's so creepy, eh? Like, oh, I'm starving all of a sudden, so I gotta go eat. Fucking, oh my God, having Crohn's disease is like the worst thing in the world. I get super hungry, and then all of a sudden I'm so nauseous. In just like 1 second, Oh. I can still hear Pearl Jam. Nothing, man. Like, I really feel like somebody does not have a lot. And that's going to change, like, I don't think that that's what the actual song is, right? But it's like, I do think that somebody is going to get their moment, like they're going to get something back for what they had to go through. So, I'm going to go make homemade pizza. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. Thanks so much for everything, you guys. We are now doing members only videos, $4.99 a month. That's it. Super cheap. Even I can afford that, and I don't make a lot of money. So I kept it super cheap because I want these messages to be personal. I want you guys to buy the memberships so then I can do personal readings for you if I can't do them personally, right? It's just a small audience. I did one members only reading yesterday, and before I even got a member, and then the member watched it and went, that resonates. And I was like, okay, see, it's already happening. It's just, I don't know how it's going to resonate for anybody, and I don't know how it's going to appear, but trust me, it's the memberships are for a reason. I've been leading up to this moment for a really long time to create this type of revenue without having to go out of my way. I'm just still doing exactly what I'm meant to do. I don't have to do anything special. So members will get like at least 3 readings a week, probably. minimum, like especially when I start being able to do this full time. Like I have to go to work tonight and I'm going to be at work all day tomorrow, and then I have to finish my Christmas shopping on Friday, and then I have to work all day on Saturday, and then it's Christmas Eve on Sunday. I don't even know when I'm going to get another reading in. Like I think I'll be able to do another one today, but yeah, like the next couple days, like because I work, I can't just be on here. So once I'm able to be on here, then like videos will drastically change too. So it's like, that's why I wanted to get this channel up and running, so then I can concentrate on something and I can concentrate on bringing it to where it needs to go, right? Because my work doesn't really need me, you know, all the time. I'm not there to save lives. I'm there to pour beer. So it's not a big job for me to do. So I can still do both jobs and still feel super energized, right? So anyways, that's where we're headed. So thank you so much for everything in your comments and everything that you guys do. So thank you for liking the videos, because surprisingly, it really actually does do something for my channel. It's to let YouTube know that you actually are liking my content. So thank you so much for liking and sharing the videos and commenting and subscribing. It means so much to me. So we're one step closer again to like soaring off. Like I took a giant leap the other day and I'm still flying, and I know that we're going to reach higher peaks and higher peaks and higher peaks. So yay for us and yay for you. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, because it could just be for somebody else. So don't feel bad, because there's always going to be more readings. So peace out. Word to your mothers. Goodbye.